The first thing you're going to need on your academic CV is your grades. Kind of obvious, or if you haven't got your grades yet, your predicted grades. In addition, any language qualifications you have would be great. Most universities you'll apply to will be in English. However, if you are applying to an English university and you have a French qualification or a German qualification, great, add that on there. It shows that you have more skills and abilities. Definitely worth doing. A really important part of this application is that you should have some extracurriculars. We want to demonstrate to the universities that you are not just an exam passing robot, that you are a rounded individual with interests. They also want to see that you're not just sitting at home playing video games, eating crisps all day. They want to see that you are a person who's interested in the world, a person with ambition, a person with a wide range, somebody who will improve the university, who will bring new things to the university, and this is where extracurriculars are really helpful. So often I sit down with students and they say, well, I don't have anything, or I don't have very much to say here. There is always more to say, and many things that you are doing in your day-to-day life that you haven't considered can count as extracurriculars. Sports are great for university applications. They demonstrate commitment, they demonstrate teamwork, they demonstrate like self-motivation. They're really excellent for university applications. It doesn't necessarily have to be like a physical sport. For example, chess would be just as useful here as football or cricket. Some students think, well, I never competed at a high level, I was never a club captain or something like this. Don't worry about that. Just the fact that you have been doing it, that you have been training, that you've been practicing, it's still worth including on your CV. Of course, it's super helpful if you have been competing at a high level or if you've had some sort of position of authority within your team, but if not, it's still worth saying that you were playing basketball or playing volleyball, even as a hobby. Okay, skills and hobbies are also useful. In a similar way to sports, they can demonstrate a rounded interest in lots of different things. They are not always relevant to your studies, but can still show a little bit of your character, who you are as a person. If you can show that you have received some sort of award or recognition for your hobby, that can be really helpful. For instance, musical grades are really useful if you're applying to university, and some universities will accept musical grades as part of their application system, so they can be good. When I say hobbies, it's usually something where you can think about what you can demonstrate about yourself through your hobby. Is your hobby painting, or what does that show about you? It shows that you're creative, it shows that you are learning difficult new skills and have the discipline to learn to draw or paint. Don't just say, I play video games. No university is interested in your win ratio. You should add any additional studies to your CV. Did you take any extra classes outside your normal school, night school? Did you attend any seminars? Anything like that can be helpful. You may not have received an official accreditation or any formal grades in these extra classes. However, they will show your ability to study independently. They will also show extra interest in your chosen subject. A last thing to show would be some travel experience. It can be useful. It shows an interest in different cultures. It shows a certain worldliness. Moreover, if you're going to study abroad, it can be helpful to demonstrate to universities that you have some experience of other countries. The universities want students who can handle living abroad for the first time, and if you can show that you've already spent some time abroad, or even better, spent some time in the country you're planning to study in, that can help your application. Tell me, what's wrong with this description of myself? I have a strong work ethic, good communication, collaboration, I'm a fast learner, a good listener, a problem solver, I have computer skills, and public speaking skills. You see the problem there? Anyone can say that. Anyone can say, I'm a good communicator. Anyone can say, I have a strong work ethic. Your job in your academic CV is to prove that you have those things. Give me, or give the universities examples that show that you're a hard worker. Well, I worked in my dad's shop every Saturday for the last 3 years. That shows that you have a work ethic. That shows that you have commitment. It's not just saying you have it. I'm interested in science. Okay, anyone can say they're interested in science, but I always attend free university lectures at my local college. I'm a member of my science club at school. I always read Nature magazine and have a subscription to National Geographic magazine. These demonstrate that you have an interest in science. Again, anybody can say, I'm interested in science. Your job is to prove that you're interested in science. My last little thought for you here is about formatting. You've spent hours thinking about your CV. You've come up with good examples, you've written it clearly, concisely, you've made a perfect CV from a writing point of view. The last thing you should think about is formatting. Don't just put it in a boring column in a Word doc. Format it well so the information is clearly available and easy to read for whoever's at the university. The officers at academic universities who are dealing with applications will have a pile of applications, and it may sound silly, but a CV that's easy to read and accessible to the admissions officers is going to be looked on more favourably. There are plenty of websites out there that can help you format your CV, for example Canva, Europass. This is what I would suggest. Find a good way to format your CVs and don't just put it in a Word document and be done with it.